Hyundai Santa Cruz receives a welcomed mid-generation update for 2025, gaining many of the same updates as its Tucson sibling. This unibody pickup truck already occupied a unique spot in the market and now benefits from light exterior design enhancements, as well as a substantially reworked interior. How much does the 2025 Hyundai Santa Cruz cost? The 2025 Santa Cruz comes with the choice of 4 trims and 2 powertrain options. Pricing starts at $28,500 for a base SE trim equipped with the naturally aspirated 2.5-liter engine, and adding HRT all-wheel drive tax on an additional $1,500. The turbocharged and off-roady XRT and fully loaded Limited top the lineup at $40,000 and up. How much does the 2025 Hyundai Santa Cruz cost? The 2025 Santa Cruz comes with the choice of 4 trims and 2 powertrain options. Pricing starts at $28,500 for a base SE trim equipped with the naturally aspirated 2.5-liter engine, and adding HRT all-wheel drive tax on an additional $1,500. The turbocharged and off-roady XRT and fully loaded Limited top the lineup at $40,000 and up. How does it look? From afar, the new Santa Cruz looks nearly identical to the outgoing model, yet small design enhancements give the truck away. The new lights contribute to more verticality at the front end, which the XRT package's skid plate and blacked-out fender design further emphasize. The bumper transitions to the same hood, so from the side, the overall profile and aerodynamic strakes all remain indistinguishable from the 2024 truck. Which is to say, it retains its somewhat canted forward, angular aesthetic not seen on many other pickup trucks regardless of size or capability. At the rear, the XRT gets a more rugged bumper design, but it's the red tow hooks and more substantial black plastic side cladding that serve as the main differentiators between model years. A set of reworked wheel choices in 18 and 20-inch diameters, depending on trim, feature more geometric styling. How is the interior? Without a doubt, the Santa Cruz's facelift focused more on interior tech and ergonomics just as it does on the refreshed Tucson. The aesthetic trends more toward open and airy thanks to horizontal lines across the dash, a sensation further supported by surprisingly roomy front seats. At 6'1" with long legs, I never felt cramped, though after moving the driver's seat to my ideal location, I then climbed into the rear seats and discovered how much Hyundai sacrificed rear legroom to stretch the Santa Cruz's bed as much as possible. Unfortunately, because the Santa Cruz lacks a hybrid or plug-in hybrid powertrain option, Hyundai didn't switch the gear shifter to a drive-by-wire system mounted on the steering column. This means the center console on even the top trim trucks looks more related to the cheaper Tucson packages. However, on a truck that might occasionally need to do towing or hauling, I do appreciate a true mechanical shifter. Buyers in the market for a modern compact pickup will no doubt appreciate the addition of wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for the Santa Cruz. These smartphone connectivity features pair quickly and seamlessly, and the Santa Cruz's native infotainment software has a snappy user interface that rarely bogs down. I also appreciate the return to physical knobs and haptic buttons below the main 12.3-inch touchscreen for the climate control, avoiding the need to dig into menus to change the air conditioning settings. Two engine options carry over for the 2025 Santa Cruz, a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter inline-four and a turbocharged 2.5 inline-four. All but the XRT and Limited trims feature the naturally aspirated engine, which produces 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. The turbo puts out 281 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. In reality, the stark difference in power output is masked by revised gear ratios in the two differently set up 8-speed automatic transmissions. A torque converter automatic for the base engine gets shorter gear ratios to help with acceleration, while a dual clutch for the 2.5T features longer gear ratios to help with fuel economy. When I pushed hard on the turbo engine, I found a relatively flat torque curve for street or highway driving, and the dual clutch's paddle shifters came in handy especially on the XRT when I tried to stay in the power band while off-roading.